Okay. So I don't know whether you typed your attendance last time or not in chat box. See, if you not typed or entered your attendance, you enter now in the chat box. So I was discussing that this ICR BC, if I know that these ICRs are already here, say then ICR BC, it cannot be here. It may be on the line extended like this, or line extended here, or anywhere in between these two. Anywhere in between these two. It could be anywhere on this line. Okay. Then let us move to the next. You note down this statement of Kennedy theorem. Kennedy theorem. You write Kennedy theorem and note down this statement. Then in a minute we'll move forward. Ten participants. All are attending. There is no other बैच मीन्स आपका दूसरा प्रैक्टिकल नहीं हो रहा है क्या? हेलो
नो
कौन बोलेगा? एक जन बोलो कोई. दूसरा बैच का कौन सा है प्रैक्टिकल?
सब बैच इधर ही है.
तो फिर वो
कम स्टूडेंट्स है इसलिए एक बैच किया हुआ है.
तो हर प्रैक्टिकल में ऐसे हो रहा है क्या?
हाँ, प्रीवियस प्रैक्टिकल्स में भी यही हुआ.
लास्ट के 2 प्रैक्टिकल्स में ऐसे ही हुआ.
अच्छा, तो अभी जो जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं वो पहले से थे ना इसमें?
नहीं सर, 2 सब नहीं आए. स्टार्टिंग से सर 2 बजे से.
अभी मतलब 9 पार्टिसिपेंट स्टार्टिंग से, राइट?
क्या सर?
हाँ
यस सर.
हाँ ठीक है. चलो फिर ऑप्शन का तो ठीक है. चलो इसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं. Okay, so I hope that you have noted it down. Very important. So again, I want to extend discussion on this. For example, suppose you select any 3 links, because any 3 links in mechanism will have, you know, the relative motion between them. Okay, so suppose I select a link 1, I select a link number 4, or say I select a link 5. So there I have selected 3 three links. So there will be three ICRs, like ICR 14, make the combination, right? I14, then I15 is one combination, and I45. So I'm writing the small letter first, small digit first, and bigger digit later. Okay, I45. So this is the combination. Three ICRs are possible, and you will find that all these three ICRs will lie along a straight line. Okay, this is a proven rule. There is some proof of it. Let us not go for the proof. Okay, so you have to remember this. Next, okay, so we'll start the solution directly. You note down this problem. You can take also take a screenshot of this, and this diagram is given to you. So for 1 minute or 2 minutes, you read the problem completely. Then I will explain you how to solve it using ICR method. Okay. You can note down it in notebook, and its solution you will write on your drawing sheet. Okay. Have you written?
Yes.
Okay. So let us see how to solve this. So first of all, you have to write the given data. What is given in the data? First is that the length of different links are given. Like what is the length of AD, AB. Okay. Then what is the angle between these BAD. Next is the crank AB is rotating uniformly at 100 RPM. Okay. So this crank AB say it is rotating like this. Okay, so accordingly it will pass its motion to other links, and its rotation is 100 RPM. So you are given the RPM. RPM we denote with the help of capital N. So RPM of link AB, you can write it like this. It is equal to 100. Okay. So if RPM is given to you, you can find out its angular velocity in radian per second. Radian per second. What is the formula for that? Omega. Omega of link AB. Omega of link AB. Correct. The formula is omega is equal to 2 pi n upon 60. 2 pi n upon 60. Okay. So here you have to take RPM of link AB. Okay. So from here you will find out the angular velocity of link AB. Now what it says, that locate all the ICRs and find the angular velocity of link BC. So when it will rotate, it will also turn. Okay. And what will be the rotating or turning velocity? That is angular velocity of link BC we have to find out. Omega of BC. This is the problem. So you write down what is given data, and given data is RPM of AB. From there you will find out the omega AB. Okay, it is your first step. See solution.
तो मैं जैसे मैं उस 4 स्लॉट्स में ये रखता हूँ, मेरा रेफरेंसिंग हो गया कि कोई गाइड की जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी उस स्लॉट्स में जा रहे तो वो स्लॉट से हिल नहीं सकता.
Write down this.
पिन फुट स्टेप है, एक पिन रहता है, एक पिन डालने से क्या होगा, उस स्लॉट पे बैठ गया, फिर वो डिस्क नहीं लेगा, फिर डिस्क नहीं लेगा, ये बैठ गया. राइट, साइड में एक पिन है, साइड में पिन निकाल लिया, साइड पिन निकाल लिया, ऊपर पिन निकाल लिया, कटर को दबा दिया, कटर वो स्लॉट में चला गया.
Okay, how to draw this diagram I will tell you. You just write down given data. Done?
सर एक बार वो क्वेश्चन का 1 मिनट क्वेश्चन दिखा सकते हो?
हाँ देखिए.
यस सर, डन.
ठीक है, गिवन डेटा लिखा. नाउ फर्स्ट स्टेप क्या होता है, वॉट एवर डायग्राम इज गिवन टू यू, दिस डायग्राम. ओके, नाउ यू हैव टू ड्रॉ इट विथ डायमेंशंस. ओके, एंड विथ प्रॉपर एंगल्स. ओके, so you can see that your dimensions are 600 mm, 300 mm, 360 mm. Okay, so we have to scale down it. Okay, we cannot draw a line of 600 mm in the notebook, right? So we have to short it, we have to scale down it. So we have to select proper scale for it. Okay, now what scale we have to select, it depends on that how much is the size available with you of the paper. Okay, so for convenience I am taking the factor as 10, 1:10. that factor I am telling as k is equal to 10. Now what I will do, I will divide each and dimension with 10. For example, it is 300 mm, right? So it will become 30 mm divided by 10. Then it will become 36 mm. It will also become 36 mm, and this link AD will become 60 mm. Now with this dimension you have to start drawing the diagram. So this diagram is called as space diagram. How to draw it? See, first I will do, I will start with point A, means from where the crank is. Crank is the link which makes complete rotation. Okay, so I will start with point A first. Then I know I have to draw a horizontal line of 60 mm length. So I will do that, length 60 mm. Here I will locate your point D. This point is point D. This point is your point A. Then I know the angle. See, this angle is 60 degree. So I will measure the angle from here 60 degree, and I will draw this length, which is 30 mm. 300 divided by 10, 30 mm. So I will draw this line here. I will find out the point P. Next, to complete this diagram, now you need to locate only point C. Point, where is the point C? So if you see the diagram, okay, what you can do, the distance between point D and point C is how much? 360, means 36 mm. You take 36 mm in compass. Okay, put your compass at point D, keep your compass at point D, and you draw an arc like this. Okay, so it is an arc with radius equal to 36 mm. Similarly, what is the distance of point C from point B? It is 36 mm. So again take this distance 36 mm in compass, keep your compass at point B and draw another arc. So where these two arcs will intersect, that point will be your point C. Okay, and later on you can measure the distance because you have drawn it with the same compass. Okay, the distance will come same. So in this way you will complete this. When you complete this, you do not need to dimension it. Don't show the dimensions here like 600 mm. This angle you can show 60 degree, but no need to write 300 mm here, 360 or 36 here. No need to write anything. Just keep it a simple diagram. So did you get how I drawn it?
Yes, sir.
So now can you start drawing? You start drawing and tell me in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes we will proceed forward. Okay.
सिस्टम कैसा होना चाहिए तुम्हारा मशीन मेरा एक्सपेक्टेशन तुम्हारे मशीन को कैसा है पेपर डाला क्लिपिंग किया मैं फाइनल प्रोसेस पेपर डाला क्लिपिंग किया glue लिया आगे पीछे किया साइड में डाल दिया उधर ही कटर को प्रेस किया या फिर ऊपर लिया शीट डाल और अपन करते हैं जो हम लोग बोल रहे थे ना कि ये वैसे भी देगा और न्यूज़पेपर के लिए उसकी जगह ये जो उसके लेग्स है ना उसको हम लोग अंदर कर सकते हैं तो मतलब उसको निकालने का भी जरूरत उधर से उधर ही रहती है सब कुछ कर सकते हैं और उसका हाइट मतलब कुछ कर सकते हैं उसमें क्या रहेगा तुम्हारे पता है सब ये तुम्हारा चीज है ये तुम्हारा बॉक्स है बॉक्स के अंदर इधर क्या है तुम्हारा ग्लू है
Done, sir.
Just 2 more minutes. Any other? Yes. Any other person who has completed? So 2 minutes I am again giving you.
The point that I'm removing the cutter and then keeping the cutter is time consuming. एक है इसका मतलब क्या है it is you are just shaking it 2 times one shaking for the one or two shaking for the glue one shaking for the cutter and that's it ये this one में होगा box का पर इतना स्टिक हो रहा है ठीक है हां वन है ये क्या है कितना वेट चार एक ये है ना तो इसका सब फोटो निकाल के तुम 6 में डालो हां प्रॉपर इस चीज का ओपन करके फोटो से वो तुम्हारे इसमें लाइक 7 to 8 hours लगेगा
तो एडिट लास्ट
वही से थोड़ा सा ड्रॉबैक है बट बाकी इतना पेपर
Yes, yes.
Okay. So then, see if you want me to wait, you can ask. Okay. Okay. So you have drawn this diagram. Okay. No need to give it, the dimensions. Okay. Now you label the links like 1, 2, 3. So always start with fixed link and crank. So AD is my link 1. Then link AB is my second link. It is crank. Then I will continue from here. Link 3. And it is link 4. Now by observation, you have to see that how many ICRs you can locate. Okay, so one can easily spot that link 2 will turn about link 1 at this point. So this point will be my point I12. This point I will label it I12. Then here link 1 and 4 is connected, pin jointed. So this is my ICR I14. Okay. I14. Similarly, here link 3 and link 4, they are connected here. So at point C, I will say it is the link, it is the ICR I34. Okay, and at point B, link 2 and 3 is connected. So I will call this point as ICR 2, 3. Okay, so for ICRs I know. Now for the purpose, okay, for the purpose of calculations, you know, we need all the ICRs which are related with the fixed link. Okay, so here you can see that which ICRs are related with fixed link. I12. Okay, then I will need for the calculation purpose I13. You might think that link 3 is not connected with link 1. Okay, it does not mean that link 3 will not turn about 1. Okay, it can turn about link 1 at some point. Okay, we will see it. And then again I will need for the calculation purpose I14. So from discussion now you should be clear that for calculation purpose we don't need other ICRs. We need the ICRs which are related with the fixed link I12, I13, I14, and we will call I12 as it is the ICR of link 2. Okay, I13 it is the ICR of link 3, and I14 is the center of rotation of link 4. So it is the point I14 is the point about which link 4 is turning or rotating. You can take the meaning like that. Okay, so you can see that I12 is known, I14 is known, but I13 is not known to us, and we have to locate it first in order to do the complete calculations. Otherwise what will happen, we will start the calculations, but because of an unknown ICR, okay, we may not be able to finish the calculations. So first of all we will find out the I13. Okay, so for that now what part I am telling you is very important to remember. Okay, you need to understand the basic of circular motion. What is the basic of circular motion? See, suppose it is one link. Okay, say link is connected here. Say this is the point I. Okay, now this link is turning like this about this point. It will make rotation. Okay, so suppose here is one point. Say that point is point A. Okay, and say here is the point O at this. So if I want to find out the velocity of point A, right? I want to find out the velocity of point A. So I will write the formula. Velocity of point A is equal to, what is the formula? R into omega. So what is R here? R is the distance of point A from center of rotation. Means point A center of rotation से कितना दूर है? That is its radius. So according to this diagram, that radius is nothing but OA, this distance. ठीक है? Multiplied by omega. So which omega you have to take? You have to take the omega of the link on which point A is. Okay. Suppose point A is on link 1. So I have to consider omega 1. If, for example, here, see, if point B is there, so point B is on which link? Point B is on which link?
I23.
On which link it is? जो पॉइंट बी है वो कौन सी लिंक पे, लिंक 2 पर है या लिंक 3 पे है? देखो, लिंक 2 इधर है, लिंक 3 इधर है.
2.
So one can say it is a common point. जो पॉइंट बी है वो लिंक 2 और लिंक 3 का कॉमन पॉइंट है. So point B is on link 2 as well as on link 3. Okay. So if I want to calculate, say if I want to calculate the velocity of point B, so first of all I have to decide what I have to decide that point B कौन सी link पर है. Okay. So I will consider that point B is on link 2. मैं ये consider करके calculation कर रहा हूँ. तो if it is on link 2, तो लिंक 2 का ICR देखना है आपको. लिंक 2 का ICR, लिंक 2 का ICR कौन सा है? I12. लिंक 2 का ICR कौन सा है? I12. कोई दूसरा ICR नहीं लेना है, जो फिक्स लिंक से है वही उसका ICR लेना है, क्योंकि हमें we have to find out absolute velocity, not the relative velocity. Absolute velocity is the velocity with respect to fixed reference, not with respect to moving reference. So I found that the center of rotation for link 2 is I12. Okay, this is I12. Now velocity is nothing but r into omega. So what is the radius for point B? Point B का distance from I12, from center of rotation. Okay, so my formula will become I12 say point B का distance, I12 say point B का distance into angular velocity, right? Angular velocity. अब now angular velocity of which link? The link on which point B is. Point B हमने किस पे कंसीडर किया है? हमने कंसीडर किया है कि लिंक 2 पर है. So I have to take the angular velocity of link 2, omega 2. Okay, so this part I will also explain in calculations. Okay, let us pay attention here. So velocity of point A we found like this, OA into omega 1. Now you always remember that this velocity VA, velocity of point A, VA, it is always perpendicular. ठीक है, it is always perpendicular to what? Radius. Velocity is always perpendicular to radius, the direction of velocity. Okay, this thing you have to keep in mind in order to locate the ICR. What is this? What is the point here? That velocity of any point on the link is perpendicular to its radius. And what is radius? Radius is the line which is joining that point to the center of rotation. Okay, so see now okay, 5 minutes में शायद ये हो सकता है this concept. Now I am going to locate the I13. कैसे locate करता हूँ देखो. See, first I have to find out the direction of velocity of point B. Okay, so point B का direction क्या होगा? Perpendicular to the radius. What is the radius for point B? For point B radius is I12B. ये उसका radius है. So direction of velocity of point B, direction of velocity of point B will be perpendicular. ये समझ में आया आपको डायरेक्शन?
Yes, sir.
ओके अभी देखो ये पॉइंट बी का डायरेक्शन हो गया, ठीक है। अभी पॉइंट सी का डायरेक्शन निकालेंगे। पॉइंट सी पहले आपको अज्यूम करना है कौन से लिंक पर है। सो पॉइंट सी इज ऑन लिंक सी डी, ये हमारा अजम्पशन है। ओके पहले आपको जो फिक्स्ड लिंक है उसको प्रीफरेंस देना है। ओके बिकॉज फिक्स्ड लिंक की वजह से इसका जो सेंटर है वो इजीली मिल जाएगा आपको। तो C is connected to its center. Now where will be the direction of velocity of point C? Perpendicular to the link CD. Because what is the radius for C? See, don't get confused. C. Point C is on link CD. Okay. What is the ICR for link CD? What is the ICR for link 4 is I14. So ये सेंटर हो गया पॉइंट सी के लिए। तो रेडियस क्या होगा पॉइंट सी के लिए? सी डी विल बी द रेडियस, और पॉइंट सी का जो वेलोसिटी है इट विल बी परपेंडिकुलर टू दैट। सो इट विल बी योर VC. It is perpendicular to this. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to find the ICR for link 3, that is link BC. Link BC के लिए हमें ICR find out करना है। Okay. So you know that अगर हमने B का जो डायरेक्शन है वो फिक्स है, B इसी डायरेक्शन में मूव होगा, और C जो है वो इसी डायरेक्शन में मूव होगा, इधर ये राइट में या लेफ्ट में, राइट में या लेफ्ट में, बट अलोंग दिस लाइन। ओके सो अगर हमने कोई B लिंक 3 का कोई ICR हमने इधर कंसिडर किया, इधर या कहीं पर भी, ओके सो द रेडियस फॉर दैट पॉइंट B, ओके that is radius I13B. ये जो रेडियस होगा ये वेलोसिटी को भी परपेंडिकुलर होगा, वेलोसिटी ऑफ B को इसको परपेंडिकुलर होगा, करेक्ट। जो B पॉइंट का रेडियस ले रहे हैं हम, ओके लिंक 3 के ICR से, I13 से, वो ये जो वेलोसिटी है इसको भी परपेंडिकुलर होगा। गेटिंग और नॉट?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I will do, I will draw a line which is perpendicular to this VB. Means it will be just on this extension. ये जो लाइन लिंक है इसको एक्सटेंड करूंगा। Okay, with the help of say dotted line. Right. Similarly, as C जो है पॉइंट C लिंक 4 पर भी है, देखो ठीक है, और पॉइंट C लिंक 3 पर भी है, इट इज अ कॉमन पॉइंट। अगर हमने पॉइंट C को लिंक 3 पे कंसिडर किया तो कौन सा ICR रहेगा लिंक 3 के लिए? लिंक 3 के लिए ICR रहेगा I13, राइट, I13। और C पॉइंट का रेडियस क्या बनेगा? ये सेंटर से C का डिस्टेंस। सो I13C जो रेडियस है, ये वेलोसिटी ऑफ पॉइंट C को परपेंडिकुलर होगा, करेक्ट। वेलोसिटी ऑफ पॉइंट C को ये रेडियस जो है ये परपेंडिकुलर होगा। सो व्हाट आई विल डू, आई विल ड्रॉ अ लाइन व्हिच इज परपेंडिकुलर टू द डायरेक्शन ऑफ पॉइंट C, लाइक दिस। ओके तो ये जो लाइन बना था ये क्या बना रहा था? I13B, मीन्स बी तो यहाँ पे है और इस डायरेक्शन में हमें कौन सा पॉइंट मिलेगा, I13। सिमिलरली एक लाइन इधर से आ रहा है, ये लाइन कौन सा है, ये लाइन है I13